Hey compadres, Legend Slayer here. So for my gaming video today, I thought I'd bring you to one of my favorite franchises on this planet. And I'm gonna do more Minecraft stuff on Saturday, or hopefully. But I wanted to take you to this. So Call of Duty Infinite Warfare was announced recently. I don't know if it was. I can't remember if it was yesterday or the day before. I think it was Monday. But everybody just went nuts, and they started criticizing the game so much that I think they kind of lost track of what Activision is actually saying will happen here. And it looks like it's going to be mostly boots on the ground. However, in the trailer, there was a thrust jump made by two of the different soldiers. So that was a big bit of information that we got. And I'm just gonna show you this. This is a blog post by Activision, and I know there are people who have seen this. I know for sure. But I haven't seen any Team Martin videos or Ali A videos on this. And this literally goes in full detail about everything that we're going to see in campaign, like the gameplay and the story. The story is laid out for us here. So let's just go through this. So what's the story? So first of all, what is Call of Duty Infinite Warfare? If you don't know, it's the first Call of Duty game in space. There you go, and it's the next one from Infinity Ward. Next, what's the story? Introducing an all-new universe, story, and cast of characters, Infinite Warfare will place players at the tip of the spear in a new war. Okay, we knew that. After the nations of Earth unified as the United Nations Space Alliance, so here you go. This right here, okay? I don't know if you've seen the videos on it, but people did they did say that they found that it was going to be the UNSA, but nobody knew what that stood for. There you go, United Nations Space Alliance. And I'm getting random things right now. To colonize the solar system and seek out precious resources. A fanatical and relentless enemy. I was just trying to figure out where it was and what happened. Faction emerged from those living on the frontier, the Settlement Defense Front. Okay, so the Settlement Defense Front is an enemy faction, and yes, they do live in space, but they are humans. Now, the SETDEF has struck back at the UNSA and sparked full-scale war. Players will take command of a UNSA warship and fight the Settlement Defense Front on Earth and across the reaches of our solar system through Call of Duty's hallmarks, boots-on-the-ground firefights, and epic new scenarios like zero-G infantry combat and piloting a jet fighter both in and out of atmosphere. Okay. So, wow, that was a lot of stuff. First of all, yes, we do take command of a UNSA warship, and we do fight the Settlement Defense Front on Earth before we go to space, and probably after we go to space, and probably during while everybody else is in space. And across the reaches of our solar system. This is something that was boldly and clearly explained to us, that we're not leaving the solar system. It's not going to be deep, deep space, like Star Trek and Halo, and I think Halo is in deep space. I'm saying the Star Trek. I'm not sure. I know Star Wars, that's not even relevant here. Although the trailer did look a little Star Wars-y for me. Hallmark boots on the ground at firefights. Now you see, boots on the ground, that doesn't necessarily mean that thrust jump wasn't for nothing, okay? That's not what that means. And epic new scenarios like zero-G infantry combat and piloting a jet fighter. So we do get to pilot those jet fighters. We do get to take command of a whole warship. And that was, I don't know if you know, but the early leaks for Infinite Warfare were pointing to COD Genesis. I didn't like the name. I mean, it was kind of cool. But other than that, they also said that there was going to be a main system hub where you would, it's sort of like the safe house in Black Ops 3, which I thought was going to be cool. And it turns out that that is the Retribution warship. Hold on. Maybe it's not there. There. The Retribution, but we'll get to that in a second. That's what that's called, though. Who do you play as? Players will assume the role, and this is just goes way into detail about what and who Captain Reyes is. A Tier 1 Special Operations pilot who assumes command of the Retribution. There you go. A massive UNSA warship, after a surprise attack from the settlement defense front, leaves Earth's fleet crippled and outgunned. Run-on sentence. Thrust into leadership and face impossible... facing impossible odds, Reyes and his crew must fight to repel a fanatical and relentless enemy. Fanatical and relentless, why do they keep using those two words? Anyway. How do ships fit into the campaign? Throughout the campaign, the Retribution will serve as a central hub for players between missions as they travel to various destinations. Yes, the leaks from Shinobi 102, was it 102? Whatever, Shinobi. Those leaks are confirmed right here. Because there is a central hub. They even use the same word. Hub. What? Anyway, the environment can be explored as well and will evolve as the events of the story unfold. From Retribution, they can launch What? Oh, I didn't even read this far down, and yeah, there's going to be side missions here. Raids on enemy ships. Okay. From the Retribution, players can launch story missions or raids on enemy ships. During the campaign, players will also pilot an advanced space combat-ready fighter known as a Jackal in an intense in-atmosphere and zero-G... What? Dogfights. What's more, the experience has been designed to be seamless as you transition from fighting on the ground into ships and to and from the Retribution with few visible load times. So that's good. Few visible load times are good. I like not having load times. I really like that whole raiding thing. Raids on enemy ships from the Retribution. So, I don't know if you, you probably, I don't know. Not many people liked the campaign in Black Ops 3, myself included. I didn't really like it. But I did play those practice things. Basically, you just go around and there's like these things, they're orange blocks and stuff, and you can take cover, and then there's orange clones of guys, I guess, and they run around. So basically, this is going to make it feel more open world-ish. It's like a half open world sort of thing, where you can do whatever you want, and the Retribution, you're free to explore it as you like, but then you have to do missions as well to actually advance the campaign. But I like how it changes with the campaign. Okay. Now, here's the thing. There was a leak the other day from GameStop. And it wasn't really a leak, it was more of GameStop putting something out there without permission, I guess. The Team Martin did a video on it, go check that guy out. Basically, he confirmed chain-based movement. Not once did they call thrust jumping. Actually, no, that's not true. Well, I get the whole thrust jump, wall runs, boost slide thing. But as far as we know, there's only thrust jumping. Thrust jumping, if it was just thrust jumping, that would be good. That would be okay for most people. Thrust jumping is a watered-down advanced warfare movement system. Okay, so first of course it wouldn't be Call of Duty. So they're not actually telling me popular movement system. What? That's not Call of Duty's. They've had 3 different movement systems so far. The regular one that people like, the Advanced Warfare one that nobody liked, and the Black Ops 3 the Black Ops 3 one, which was, it was good. It was good. Will Infinite Warfare have a cooperative mode? This year, Infinity Ward is bringing an all-new take on zombies that features its unique story. No. This isn't what we're asking, man. Is, will we be able to play campaign with our friends? So, them avoiding the question tells me no. Although they are bringing zombies. Infinity Ward zombies. Great. When will they launch? Oh, blah, blah, blah. Is it true? They're making it sound like it's such an unbelievable thing. However, they said after nearly 10 years. They said it right there. It's been almost 10 years. Like, people have been asking for it since the turn of the console generation. And they're saying like it was such a shocking thing. So, if it was a risky move for them, they're basically saying, no, we wouldn't have done this, but you're lucky. So, good job. Good job, bragging. What's new in Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered? Executive produced by Infinity Ward and developed by Raven Software, Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered adds improved texture resolution and detail high dynamic range lighting, new shadowing, and VFX particles, as well as revamped animations and audio. Audio. Oh, cool. You know what? I know what they're talking about there. I know the whole running sounds, shooting sounds, explosion-y sounds, and flying sounds, and weather sounds, and rain sounds. But what if audio carried over to voice acting? What if they used a better microphone or something, or added different voice effects to the voice acting? That would be cool. That would be unlikely, but that would be cool. How do I get Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered? Oh, wait. Yeah, get your early ones. How do I get it? Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered will be available as part of the Call of Duty Infinite Warfare Legacy Editions and Deluxe Digital Deluxe Edition. Visit callofduty.com to learn more about what's offered in each version. Where can I find more information? For all the latest on Call of Duty Okay. So, basically, I just revealed everything about this game. And nobody even looked where I looked. That is not even funny. Oh, come on, it is funny. No, it's really funny. Like, seriously. I have a sore throat today, if you can't tell. Why the heck did I just do that? But the thing is, this game looks good, okay? I'm not gonna get my hopes up. I'm not gonna, like, I don't know. I don't know how to. All I'm gonna say is that it looks good. It looks like a good game. It looks like a Call of Duty game. Whereas the other games, right, Advanced Warfare and stuff, they didn't really look all that great right from the beginning. However, this game now looks like the coolest thing I've seen so far in 2016. Which isn't saying much, but at the same time, it is saying a lot, because it's cool. What am I saying now? I don't know what I'm doing. But yeah, I hope you guys feel the same way, basically, is what I'm saying. I want you to enjoy this game. Like, seriously, this game, people put a lot of work into this, and I think it's going to be a really good game. COD Infinite Warfare sounds like it's boots on the ground, okay, for one, and we know that. But boots on the ground doesn't mean there's going to be no thrust jumping. Stop turning sideways, you stupid phone. It could mean that there's no thrust jumping, but I doubt it. You know, you can go watch, his name's Birdman. He did a video on his biggest concern for COD 2016, and it's basically that all of the studios met together, and basically Infinity Ward only had 1 year to realize that nobody liked Advanced Warfare's movement system, and they had 2 years to change it up. So that was either done or not done. We don't know yet. But if they could develop a movement system in 1 year, I don't see why they wouldn't do it in 2 years. Which brings me to my next point. Has the 3-year development cycle really changed anything for Call of Duty? If anything, it brought Sledgehammer into things, and they screwed it all up. They changed all the movement systems. We've now got really futuristic COD. We've now got far future space combat, mainly because of what Sledgehammer brought to the table. And because of the 3-year development cycle, we now have 3 years of that instead of 2. With the old development cycle, at least we would be able to rely on Treyarch or Infinity Ward afterwards to develop a better movement system. So, what does this mean for next year? Next year is a new development cycle, okay? It's the first of the second wave. It's the first game of the second wave of the 3-year development cycle. What does that mean? My guess? World War II. Again, let's not get our hopes up here. Let's just, we need to think about what actually... I'm just thinking that all of this stuff, all of this that people are saying is crap, it's all going to be gone next year. Guaranteed. So if we can buy this game, and we can keep COD alive for another year with this awesome space combat that I know we all hate, but it does look awesome, you have to admit that. And it's like Star Wars Battlefront done good. But if we can just go get this game, whether it's for COD 4 Remastered or for COD Infinite Warfare, if we can buy it and keep the series alive, the next year, we just might get a World War II game. That's my guess, guys. So thank you guys so much for watching this really long video. Hope you enjoyed. Leave a like, leave a comment, and as always, guys, slow. And as always, guys, peace out. Sweet.